What is going on, everybody? It's Zach and Dad here. Today's shoulders and abs. It's day 4 of the cut so far. Everything's going smooth, I think, as of now. I'm just waiting for the weekend so I can gauge my weigh in and see if we're doing the right calorie range. Anyway, today's exercises we're going to be doing. So far, we've done our leg raises. I did 13 the first set and 12 in the second set, which means it's getting easier to do those because I'm getting lighter. It's crazy to be seeing that in 4 days. Anyway, now we're going to be doing our twists for me, and then my cable crunches. After those, we'll be on to our shoulders finally, and starting with lateral delts. We're just going to be doing our lateral raises, and then finally, rear delt flies. So,
I think you covered everything.
Yeah, that's everything. Let's go ahead and get onto our...
Some crunches I'm going to throw in there.
Yeah, you go over your
that's
core
it.
stuff.
Basically the same stuff. I'll throw in some crunches and some leg raises.
All right.
And we're good to go.
Sounds good. Let's go ahead and jump right into our lateral raise warm-up sets. And we'll discuss our stats there. Core exercises. Sheesh, a bunch of setbacks here. All right, another email. What's this? Hold up. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on now to our lateral raises, so a lot stronger. So far, let's go over our core exercises. So our twists, we got 21 at 25 pounds, which is a 1 rep PR, surprisingly. Now I think those are pretty easy to go up on, honestly. They do give me a little bicep pump, so I got to figure out how to reduce that. Honestly, I might just go back and just doing like the twists, do like one set of our leg raises where we just go straight forward, and do one where I do like a side, and then just alternate between sides. Okay, whew, a lot of things going on right now. Anyway, we're working on like getting an account set up or something for transfer. Anyway, so we got the PR and the twists, and then the sit-ups. I did 80 for 11 today. That's a 1 rep PR, I believe. Yeah, and then I dropped down to 75 today for 11 again, I believe. Last time I did 70 for 15, which is a little too much. They felt good. Core pump is looking good. My core is already looking, I'd say, a little more defined. Allergies are starting to bother me though. I have no idea what I did, but that sucks. My nose is starting to run. God dang it. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So we'll do 10 for just a rough 10. Some people do them like this. Still working on trying to keep trying to make sure my nose isn't bleeding. All right, let's go on 2 15s now. We'll do this for a quick 8. 20 for 5, and then 25 for 3. Why is my nose running, bro? What the hell? Feeling good though. Yeah. Must have breathed an allergen in or something. Let me just get my phone in my pocket so I don't whack it with the 20s and break it. So far, a solid lift though. Energy is still there. I have noticed a lot more hunger though, I won't lie. I used to have the screen around. I need to be able to see exactly where I'm at in the camera, so. Okay. Just for a quick 5. I think my lateral raise form's only gotten better. Feeling light today. Yeah, I like the weighted crunches. 80 just may be too heavy. I feel like I can feel my lower back a little bit, so that may be why I'm having lower back pain. Because I did change a bunch of things. Those the Russian twists, start doing those on the bench. I do feel a bit of a crunch in the back, so I think I'm going back to doing them on the floor, and I might just lower the weight back down to 20. So, all right, just for 3. Third one felt so much better. Alrighty, let's go with that working set now. Alright, time for 30s. Everything's feeling good so far. Flying through this workout. Excuse me. Alright, goal today, 30 for 11. I mean, obviously, if I can get 12, that'd be awesome. So I'm debating if I want to push every set to 100% failure now. Like, just do a few extra partials. And the final set, obviously, blast the hell out of the partials. We'll see, though. All right, let's do this. More. Okay. A little awkward today. Felt good though. It's a good pump, but wondering if I'm not having the greatest form. Remember, I'm trying to bring my elbows up first instead of just bringing my forearms up, because if you do that, rotates them outwards like that, not good. So I'm focusing more on just driving my elbows up and keeping the dumbbells below my elbow. That's the goal. It's not easy, but I'm trying. So we got that for a good 11, which means our strength still there first week. Let's go. All right, next up we'll be on to rear delt flies. So let's keep moving. Rear delt's back at the top here. So I'm going more like that. Oh, Jesus. All right. That is our first working set. I get 25 there. That's pretty good.
Recording?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I had to step out for a couple sets to handle stuff. Had to handle that business.
Yeah.
I got it all set, though.
All right, good. We're going to go ahead and move on to the outro now.
Oh, gosh. How much did I miss?
all of it.
Your shoulders look pumped up.
All right, guys. We're going to move on to the outro. There you go.
Sorry.
Alrighty, guys. All right. Finished up Shabs. The rear delt flies were good. Shoulders looking actually pretty good already. Swear my rear delt's looking leaner. Yeah. Anyway, let's go over our numbers real quick before we do a pump check. So for rear delt flies, I think I basically left the exact same numbers as last time. I did back down a little bit though on my 20 sets of the 20-pound rear delt flies. I did 25 on the first one instead of 29. The second one I also did 25, so I think that's the exact same on the second set than last time. So basically we're hitting the exact same numbers still and everything, which is great. We did PR on the twists and then the cable crunches. But you know, the twists I've had room for improvement. I've been just doing a 1 rep increase every session and leaving room to improve. So technically I haven't been training those a failure. But I've been noticing I get a bicep pump when doing those. So we might have to change up that to some other system. And then I do them on that, and then I can kind of feel my back crunching, which I don't think is good. So I don't think I'm going to do them seated. I've been doing them seated on that with my legs locked in that, and it just, I don't know. I almost feel like I can hear it clicking a little bit on the twist. So I don't know. I may ultimately just, once I get lighter, be able to transition back over to doing the hanging leg raises, both the twists, like where you bring up and, you know, crunch your side. Or there's also, you can also go like this. You know, you hold a weight in your hand and do that, which may ultimately be better. So I might just start doing that to train the obliques. Or we can just go back to side planks. I hated those. This is a minute of just torture, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's it for today's lift. So I think it's time to do the pump check. So
I'm going to go do my protein shake. See you
fine.
guys tomorrow.
I will see you in a little bit. Tomorrow's back bicep and forearms.
Ooh, good day.
After
My favorite day, probably.
2 big exams, then I'll get home.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully I won't be stressed when I get home. All the stress will be gone, so that'll be nice.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to go do my shake.
Yep, see you, buddy.
See you, dude.
All right, let's get this pump check done. So we'll mess with the lighting a little bit here. Look at that shoulder vein. You'll see that? Ooh. I wonder if that goes across the chest. It'd be cool to see it. Doing a breath hold. All right, yeah, a little dizzy there. That'll get easier once we get a little leaner. All right, let's we could do negative 1.7. How dark does that look? I'm still kind of just screwing around here with the exposure. So let's go ahead and see what we're working with. How about that? It's a really solid pump today. I'm kind of surprised. Carbs are officially depleted. I did not weigh in today. I think the next time I weigh in, it'll be Saturday. No more cheating. I'm just kind of trying to gauge it. Like, look at the core. All right, let's see if we can. All right. I think we got delt separation now a little bit. I can see my front delt starts or ends here, goes here. Lateral delt goes all the way back to here. Rear delt goes back to there. I don't know what I'm doing tricep pose, but it looks cool. All right, obliques. Definitely some oblique development. Ugh. Ugh. I have much better oblique control over here. This side. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting there. That's how you get control over here. You just twist a bunch. Yeah. I also figured out how like pull my lower lat here out. Maybe that's oblique too. You see how it can make it like come out more? Imagine I could like lat spread for that. Lower lat, I think is what it's called. I don't know, might not be. Yeah, I think this is way too dark. We'll try it at 1 today. I think 1's a sweet spot. Put that. A little bit of separation there. Just do this and see. Oh yeah. Can't wait to do some more separation here. I'm looking forward to the cut, but at the same time, man, it's just going to be so brutal. Yeah, midsection. Still too fluffy to do this. Can't really see much. Yeah. We'll get there, though. A few weeks. By the week, we're going to look leaner and leaner. It's just going to be crazy. This is going to be a good cut. All right, guys. That's all we got for today, unfortunately. It's 5:18. It's like the earliest we've ever gotten done lifting. I flew through my leg raises today. Like I said earlier, I don't remember if I put this segment in there. The leg raises were actually easier today somehow. I don't know. They just were. Holding on for the bar was easier. My core actually gave out before my grip, which is a good sign. But also could be a sign that I'm weighing a lot less. So just gonna keep. That's why I've been weighing myself. I'm monitoring my weight, making sure I'm not going down too quickly. I did weigh yesterday at like 2:15 midday. So we ended at 216.2 or 6. So I gotta be careful here. I don't want to lose too quickly. So this weekend we may increase calories. We'll be careful. So if I do increase calories, I'll probably just throw like 2 Rice Krispies in after dinner or before I lift. I don't know. Probably before I lift for more energy. But yeah, dude, I'm already feeling it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. It's been a long pump check. We'll go ahead and back this back down to like 0.7. This will be good for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back bicep form. So see you guys tomorrow for a great lift. And yeah, thanks for watching.